Alright, people. We're at the very end of the game, and I'd really like to get it knocked out. Apparently, my brain didn't make a connection, and this little. So, this is supposed to be something for later. But, apparently. Oh, come on. Something. I'm pretty sure I got something. This thing. There is supposed to be. Apparently, Iggy's here. And this is the one thing I missed. Um.
Iggy, come here, Iggy. Got something for ya.
You're supposed to dress him up here. And whatever you dress him up as, he retrieves it for you. So starting with um uh because it's supposed to be like an eye doctor, to get an eyeball. Okay, what am I missing? Okay, cool. And then I just gotta go do that again, which it's where the bees are. Apparently, that's the thing that got my mind through. So I'm only missing one, but that missing one will be at the very end of the game. So yeah, it's just I didn't know about the Iggy thing, and that's what's holding me up. Come on.
If I need another loquat, I'll just come back.
Okay. I gotta do that one more time. I kind of want to put him in that clown outfit, but we'll do that last. I want to see what he does with that. Of course, I'll save just in case it makes him angry.
Come and get it, Iggy.
I love his little like footies. All right. Apparently, this is to get that letter. I have completed my review of the data gleaned through the test. I have last on Monday. The crystal line replicant of the which you and your brought in. What follows in the simple answer regarding its which is two of you requested, I showed that the skull, while not made the remarkable pure crystal, was carved during modern with using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is fake. Again, thank you for allowing Milo Research and Technology to serve you.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Okay. Got the mailman.
Check.
Got the
All
that.
done. Did that.
Oh, okay. So you just
Did that.
this would have made it so much easier. Now the tasks are just showing up. So it's just if I found the opening, it's probably the opening that got me.
All done. Did that.
All right.
I haven't done that.
Wait, what do you mean? Didn't I? Did I not look it over or something? Oh, I can call Milo, I'm guessing. Alright, well... We gotta do this 2 more times.
Iggy, how about a nice, juicy loquat?
Okay, the pirate. Da. Okay, and I don't have that figured out. The name that opens meeting opens me. The name that opens okay. That's cool. Oh boy. We're gonna see her stealth skills.
Can't check that off yet.
I had to call Milo too. You're already know. We gotta get the clown costume on him. That was harder.
Come and get it, Iggy.
Beep beep. Alright. I think it's the authenticator.
Yeah?
Is this Milo Research and Technology?
This is Chaz, Milo. service forwarded your call to my cell. What do you want?
Are you all right?
I'm at the gym. On the treadmill. It's called multitasking.
Well, about the letter you sent to Dr. Boulay, you know, where you told him the skull was a fake, I was just wondering...
I never told him that.
Never told him what?
I told him that skull was authentic.
No, you said in the letter the skull was carved using modern instruments.
I said all the tests I ran proved the skull had been hand-carved and hand-polished. Probably took decades to make.
But the letter Dr. Boulay got said just the opposite.
Then the letter he got must not have been the letter that I wrote.
Are you saying the crystal skull is real?
Hey, I'm not saying it's magic or anything. I'm just saying it wasn't made using 19th century, 20th century, or 21st century technology.
Did you carbon date it to see how old it was?
The thing was pure quartz. No carbon in quartz. No carbon, no carbon dating. Hey, look, I'm gonna hang up now. If I try to talk anymore, I'm gonna pass out.
Just one more question. Did you send that letter saying the skull was authentic to anyone else?
No, just Dr. Boulay. I heard he died recently. Good thing I billed him up front.
Yeah, well, thanks for your help.
No problem.
Alright, so yeah.
Check.
Cool.
All done.
Alright, now we're just calling her. Oh boy. Here we go. Time to send Bess out.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. Listen, you busy?
Why?
I need you to do something for me.
What?
I need you to infiltrate the meeting of the Jolly Rogers crew that's about to be held at Rampart and Dumaine, which has got to be right near Zeke's. You're gonna have to look around for it. Now, to get into the meeting, you'll need to put on that skeleton man costume you saw in the back room. And once you're in the meeting, you'll need to listen for the name that opens the meeting so you can tell me what it is, okay?
No.
Beth, I know you don't like to do stuff like this, but this is really, really, really important, and it'll be the last thing I ask you to do. I promise.
Oh, all right. I don't suppose it would do any good to point out that the curio shop is closed.
You'll find a way in. Oh, and if anyone at the meeting asks, the password is Scuttled Bones.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
That's the spirit.
Oh boy. Okay. Gotcha. So I'm guessing this is the most pressed one, so I'm guessing there's 2 2s. Oh no, there's a 5. Okay, I didn't see the 5. So I'm guessing this is the first one. Cool. That was a pretty easy one.
What's the password?
Password? Right. Let's see. Scuttled Bones.
Better hurry, we're just about to start.
Hello, Jolly Rogers.
that
We
voice.
have several pressing matters to discuss this evening, so let us begin. As you may or may not have heard, certain city officials are attempting to deny us the right not only to gather in public places during the Mardi Gras season, but they have also seen fit to...
Shoot, I forgot to turn off my cell phone.
It seems we have an uninvited guest. Get him!
Let go! You're making a big mistake. Let go of me. Look, I'm not here to make trouble. You're making a big deal out of nothing. Can't we just talk about this? Where are you taking me? If you just let me explain.
Why, it seems our trespasser is of the female variety. Let's have a look.
That's right. You know me and I know you, Dr. Buford. And I also know that you were the one who attacked my friend over at the Bolay Mansion today. And if you don't tell me why right now, I promise you, you are gonna be in one big world of hurt.
The young lady's clearly upset about something. Clarence, take over the meeting while I try to find out why she's making all these crazy accusations.
They're not crazy and you know it.
I will tell you everything, Miss Marvin, in private.
And he did. He told me everything, Nancy. I bluffed him into confessing. You would have been so proud of me. Oh, and before I forget, the name they chanted at the start of the meeting was Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte. Great. Now, what did Dr. Buford tell you?
Okay. First off, he said that with his dying breath, Bruno Bolay directed him to steal the painting of Henry's parents and lock it up in Henry's parents' crypt. Bruno seemed to think that way Henry would wind up with the crystal skull instead of somebody else.
So Dr. Buford dressed up in his skeleton man costume, stole the canvas, and hid it in the crypt like Bruno asked.
That must have been when Renee saw Mr. Death.
But then, Dr. Buford had second thoughts and decided to heck with Henry. He wanted that crystal skull for himself. So this afternoon, he dressed up in his skeleton man costume again and snuck into Henry's house so he could get the key from that mini cemetery and retrieve the painting he'd left in that crypt, knowing the painting would somehow lead him to the skull.
Only I walked in on him and ruined everything.
Right. And now that we're onto him, he says he no longer wants the skull. He's embarrassed that he allowed his superstitious side to get the best of him and says whoever finds the skull is welcome to it. At least that's what Dr. Buford said. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I told him you were looking for the skull.
That's all right.
Actually, I told him you were on the verge of finding it.
Why would you tell him that?
I don't know, I got carried away. So if he lied to me, and he really does still want the skull, then he might come after you. He left right after we talked, and I don't think he went back into that meeting. What if he's on his way over there?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Why don't you just... Whoa, that bolt of lightning was huge. Anyway, why don't you just go relax, and I'll be back at the hotel before you know it, okay? Bess? Hello? Bess, you there? Nope, she sure isn't.
Okay. So that means we can solve this now. Oh. Come on.
Check. Still have to do that.
Okay. What was the name? Or is it gonna be at the very bottom? Oh, here we go. Oh wait, no. It would be JEANLAFITE. Cool. And I'm guessing the doctor is coming after us, or that's a red herring. And we need to look at this for the last puzzle. Alright. Here we go. So, stealthy, talking, then famish, then in. Wait, so stalking them, famishing them, hunting West Water Seas, and what? So I'm looking for positioning, and there needs to be 25 directions in here. Okay, so I see west. Left. Down. Down. Wait. Oh. Wait. Hold on. There's the numbers at the bottom. So, for the first 5 eyes, all of them are here? Okay, 1 through 5. But I only see west and left. Oh, there's apparently 5 directions here? I can only find 2 of 5. What the heck? I'm trying to kind of see where they're coming from. Oh, okay. So you have to look for directions within the words. So ASOUTH, that's a south. Then west is literally written. Oh, here we go. S, another south. Oh, here's another east. And then the last one would be left. Alright, and then 6 to 7. So there's only 2 on this one. Right up the, so down, and then I'm looking for, oh, down, okay. So both directions were very obvious in that one. And then 8 to 12. So 1, 2, so 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 5 here. I see left. I'm guessing it's gonna only use up the directions. Hopefully. Oh, there's an east before the left. In C's trench. Okay. So 1, 2. So they can take over 2 lines, is the bad thing here. I'm just gonna start with west. Northeast, south. Wait. This is confusing. Oh, there's an up. That's an up. So up. I'm guessing down would be the next one. But I'm still missing one. Up. Beasties. East. So from 13 to 16, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's 4 here. Down. Down. East. There should be 1 more down. Yep. And that's it for those. From 17 to 20, that's another 4. And there's only 2 on the next page. I already see down up here. north and west right there. There should be one more left. I'll put a mystery mark in case that's messed up. 21 and 22. So there's only 2 here. I see left already. Oh, so right and left. And then these are the last 3. So there's 3 here. I already see down. Oh, left is at the bottom here. Oh, and then there's right. So down, right, left. Let's try these instructions. So south. Never eat. East. Hopefully it's POV rather than opposite. Oh, the lightning rod I found. Okay, so that plus the handle plus the eye. Oh wait, dude, the thing I've been trying to do forever. Is it on his grave? 'Cause I just. Please, 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 let me do it. Please, let me do it. I've been trying way too hard this entire time. Please. Yes. Oh wait, oh, that sucks. So there's the skull. And culprit's gonna be jumping down here, so saving. Oh!
Nancy? That you in there? Goodness sakes, gal, what on earth have you gone and done?
The lid's closing and I don't know how to stop it.
Here, I'll pull you up. Toss what you're holding up here, then give me your hands. Come on, you best
Knew
hurry.
it. I
Here it
freaking-
comes. Renee, a little help, please?
The crystal skull. After all that scheming, how do I finally get it? Why, this nice little Yankee gal just hands it to me.
Renee, help me! Hurry, please!
Thank you, Nancy. Bye now.
No! You've got to help me! Renee! Renee!
Oh, wait, what? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this in the jar. Oh, well, that sucks. A lot of the symbols I can't see. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, lightning. If only Nancy had looked around, you know. Or she's trying to get to the boat.
Renee, hold it right there. That skull isn't yours. To say nothing of the fact that you just tried to bury me alive.
The skull is mine. It wants to be mine. Yes, I did my share of scheming to get it. I got Dr. Bolay to go to the authenticators, then switched the letter they wrote saying it was real with one I wrote saying it was fake, in hopes that Dr. Bolay would just hand it over to me. Yes, my plan failed, and yet, here we are. I have the skull. Why? Because it knows that I will fulfill its destiny.
Bruno Bollet wanted Henry to have it. That's why he had Gilbert Buford steal that painting and hide it in Henry's parents' crypt. Because he hoped that way Henry would eventually find it.
Henry's a fool. If he ever got his hands on this, he would just turn around and give it to that trashy girlfriend of his. Dr. Bolay, he just wanted it because he was terrified of dying. Gilbert Buford, too. And that Lamont fella, he just wants to sell it to the highest bidder. But me, my motives are pure. I am going to protect it so it can rendezvous with all those other skulls. I'm going to be right there when they start conversing, and all the mysteries of the universe are forever solved. Bye now.
Wait, what? Really? I thought that was a trashy thing to do.
Renee, hold it right there.
I
That
fucking
skull
hate
isn't
you.
yours. To say nothing of the fact that you just tried to bury me alive.
Is
Talk
mine.
faster.
It wants to be mine. Yes, I did my share of scheming to get it. I got Dr. Bolay to go to the authenticators, then switched the letter they wrote saying it was real with one I wrote saying it was fake, in hopes that Dr. Bolay would just hand it over to me. Yes, my plan failed, and yet, here we are.
So it's literally the second he
I
shows
have
up,
the
it's
skull.
do
Why?
it.
Because it knows
It's not
that I
him
will
slowly
fulfill its
approaching, it's just
destiny.
do it.
Bruno Bollet wanted Henry to have it. That's why he had Gilbert Buford steal that painting and hide it in Henry's parents' crypt. Because he hoped that way Henry would eventually find it.
Henry's a fool. If he ever got his hands on this, he would just turn around and give it to that trashy girlfriend of his. Dr. Bolay, he just wanted it because he was terrified of dying. Gilbert Buford, too. And that Lamont fella, he just wants to sell it to the highest bidder. But me, my motives are pure. I am going to protect it so it can rendezvous with all those other skulls. I'm going to be right there when they start conversing, and all the mysteries of the universe are forever solved. Ah!
Well,
No, come back!
Renee burst into tears and sobbed as Bernie swam away with a crystal skull. It made me feel sorry for her for about 2 seconds. After all, while she may not have meant to cause Bruno's death, she certainly meant to cause mine when she left me sealed up in that crypt. It felt good to turn her over to the police. Later that night, Dr. Buford came over and apologized for knocking me out with that smoke bomb and for allowing himself to think, even for a moment, that Bruno's crystal skull was anything more than a pretty piece of quartz. To make up for his shameful behavior, he insisted on taking Bess and me on a grand tour of New Orleans. Seeing the city through the eyes of someone who loves it as much as Dr. Buford was truly special. He invited Henry too, but Henry declined. He was still trying to process the fact that his great-uncle wanted him to have the skull. Henry always thought that to Bruno he was nothing more than an annoying family obligation, someone Bruno couldn't care less about. Yet Bruno's request of Dr. Buford, made with his dying breath, proved that he did care about Henry. Apparently, and unfortunately for Henry, Bruno was the type of man who just couldn't bring himself to say such things out loud. As for Lamont, when he heard what happened, he closed his shop, bought enough marshmallows to fill a swamp boat, and has been scouring the bayous ever since, kicking every log he comes to in hopes of finding Bernie and the crystal skull inside him. But Bernie has yet to turn up. Maybe the skull didn't agree with him. Maybe swallowing it caused him to stop associating the sound of a kicked log with yummy sweet things. In any case, the Whisperer has disappeared, lost to the world once again, which is totally fine by me.
Alright. Oh, okay, so we got a little trivia. Which hoodoo powders did Rainey have? I think it was hiccup powder. Okay, so no clue left behind for discovering the truth behind Bruno's letter. Sweet tooth. I didn't go eating all the bars. For trying to spice. Wait, what? Wait, what? But I did. Oh, I didn't try it. Okay. For never eating a gum ball you didn't like. Okay, so if I kept eating the gum balls, I could have. Okay. Chit Chat Champ. For never missing an opportunity to chat someone up. Huh. I must have missed a dialogue line or something. Spending way too much time with that creepy doll. Oh, I must have been messing around with it to get that one. But I immediately got it very quickly. Thanks to that wall. For solving the square and marble puzzle in record time. Okay, so there was actual time thing with that. Egghead for finding an Easter egg? For finding all 3 Easter eggs. Huh. I gotta look that up before we finish up here. And for guessing the correct answer to the trivia question. Yay!
Talk about a detective's dream come true. The Italian police called me personally and requested that I travel to Italy and help them stake out a suspected thief in Venice. Unfortunately, what started out as a simple assignment in a city filled with canals, gondolas, and romance quickly morphed into a full-fledged undercover operation, and I soon found myself trapped in a maze of lies, disguises, and danger. Help me find my way out by joining me in my next adventure, Phantom of Venice.
Alright. Well, that sucks. Alright. Oh. Alright, so that was much better than last one. I do miss my puppy. But this one, almost 80% of this game I was able to do myself, which is the whole, like, I'm looking for a fun game and one that I can do by myself, and right there was one that could do it. The only thing I would say is those end puzzles, and, like, it did only once this time, was I didn't click on that vent, so I couldn't get the clues to suggest what I needed to do to get Iggy out. So that's why I couldn't solve the Iggy puzzle, but I could have possibly gotten to it eventually. So just not clicking one thing stopped me from continuing last time. And then that last puzzle with the graveyard was horrendous. I seen where they were coming from with a lot of those names. Like, for example, one of them was seriously... actually, I think I have it on here. Do I? No, it was a stand-up person, but it's kneel down. And it's like, how was I supposed to know to do the opposite? And then it was a lot of dad jokes, some that didn't really land, and then you would have to say something a certain way to even make the, like, connection. So that particular puzzle sucked for me. So I'm sad that I had to cheat for that one. I was really looking forward to finally beating a Nancy Drew mystery without any kind of help. But it just, if they don't give, like, Nancy knows about Iggy, but doesn't want to point out certain things when she takes notice of it herself. She's got to literally let the player find it so she can take note of it. And then it's just that puzzle. Else than that, it is probably one of my favorites. It's not going to beat Shadow Ranch or the Carousel game in terms of just like pure environment and fun I had with those two. But this one, it was just like... some of them were run around quests, which I really don't like about it. But I think a lot of the games of this era were a lot of fetch quest. But anyways, we do have Phantom of Venice. We'll be doing the summary. We're doing the summary. We're going to definitely do that. Because I do have a lot of purchases coming up, and I'd rather have some kind of money. Let's see here. But for the most part, that was an alright game. Let me quickly, I'll pause real quick, look through this stuff just to make sure my what I'm meaning is proper. Alright, so I'm going to say it's in my top 10. So definitely the Carousel and Shadow Ranch are up there. Final Scene is the next one, because that one felt like a we gotta go, we gotta get this done, like you felt in the environment. Treasure of the Royal Castle. Let's see here. Kapu Cave. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Danger by Design. Kinda. I'll put Crystal Skull above Danger by Design. But I think it might hold up against the few more mysteries, but I think it'll eventually get knocked out. If I remember correctly, there's a few of them that are going to be just fun and nice. The environments are a big part of this. Like, I like this, like... I think this is Louisiana, but like the idea of just like a nice town and in like the gumbo area. I'm not trying to like generalize it. It's just like that setting feels like it would be something I want to personally do if I went on vacation. But just kind of throwing it out there. But yeah, we'll be back with a summary next week. And a reminder. I believe this is during the 10th anniversary. So go back between Bolt and here. Please go watch them both. Yeah, so if it's the 29th, that means this is getting done on the 6th. what's on the 6th? Okay. Yeah, so it's the 6th day. Wait, no. It's on the, yeah, it's the 6th day. So 6th day on the 6th, we have a drawing and a Bolt video coming out today for the 10th anniversary. I was supposed to do a video cam for this and put the decorations up and going, but I did not have time. I'm trying to do this on top of finishing the game. But yeah, it just feels nice to at least be done with this one and actually be in a decent position with it. But alright, I gotta go get some stuff done before I gotta stream. I'm trying to get something to eat probably. I definitely need to get some water after all this talking. But we basically did all these last 3 parts all together. So we'll start Venice. Let's see. So 7 days from now is the 13th. So it'd be on the 19th, right? Well, hey, let me just actually. I have a calendar. Why am I thinking about this? So on the 6th, the 13th is the summary. The 20th is the next video of Nancy Drew. And because we're going to be doing the 13 Nights of Halloween, we'll do hour-long videos for Nancy Drew for those last 2 Mondays, and then we'll kind of do back to the 30 to an hour based on what I can get in. And then we'll be back to normal in November. And then we might return to longer stuff during December, because I really want to feel like December is special. So basically, today was a little mediocre for a Halloween video, well, an October video. Then we'll do summaries, we'll have all the decoration up, then we'll do, then we'll get into Venice on the 20th, and then we'll have that and the 27th video as an hour-long video, get a decent amount into that mystery, and then go back to normal. And then we're going to try to fill in time, but like I said, from the 2nd to the 11th, it's a back and forth between Bolt and here, and then we're normal on the 13th to the 18th, and then we got the 13 Nights of Halloween. That's kind of where you need to go to Bolt Live, and hopefully that'll be decent. But alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.